Hey everybody, my name is Waleed Jaroun, and this is my term presentation project for my distributed system class around building a chat application on the cloud. I wanted to start by giving an overview of the project and what was expected. The goal of the project was to build the chat application that executed dialogue between a server and a client. The app was written in Java and developed in an IntelliJ IDE. One critical factor was that we leveraged Java's server, socket, and socket classes for the functionality. The chat app ran locally, so it's pretty simple, all contained to the machine, leveraging IP address 127.0.0.1 and TCP port 5000 on the server side. I have included a simple diagram on the left-hand side of the slide to visualize the execution. It's important to understand the technical details for the project, as that's really where the magic happens under the hood. Again, to reiterate, we leverage Java's networking library, honing in on the server socket and socket classes. The server application for this project was named greetserver.java as the class, and it's on the lookout for incoming connections on the IP address 127.0.1 or localhost as another way it's being known, and being on the TCP port 5000 as covered above. Now, since you have a server side, you also need the client side, and as creative as we are, we decided to name the client greetclient.java. The client connects to the IP address and port that are associated with the server, and that's really what allows the enablement for the communication of the two sides. That's how that real life dialogue is happening. Now, for us to really see the fruits of our labor, we need to look at the implementation. This is where the fun is. During the implementation in the IntelliJ, you can look at the bottom of the screen and see the run execution areas, and you see the greet server and the greet client going back and forth. The server says, "Hello, client." The client says, "Hello, Waleed server," which I added in some customization to show that you can really make the messages your own and give you that full functionality of any type of conversation that you want. They both then ask each other how they're doing, and then the limits are endless from there around the conversation that can be had. It's always important to have reflection as you build out a project like this. I really enjoyed thinking about the challenges and the areas of enlightenment and fun that I had along the way of making this happen. The biggest challenge that I really wanted to think about was having synchronization between the server and the client. In a chat application, timing is everything, as you don't want to lose the real life back and forth that people are having as they're using these digital mediums to communicate with one another. So ensuring that there's always that real-time messaging going back and forth and everything stays in sync was one of the toughest challenges, but also the biggest area of criticality for me. One of the things that I really enjoyed and had fun with was the custom messaging, as I mentioned earlier, and then just seeing the interaction of a real-life conversation, similar to things that you see in everyday applications like iMessage or Teams. That's it for me. Thank you all so much for taking the time to see my term presentation project and listen to some of the technical aspects and the areas of challenges and enlightenment that I had along the way. Thank you again.